What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I just finished watching The Boys season 5, episode 6, and honestly, this season keeps getting worse for me. At this point, I'm not even trying to hate on the show because I genuinely love The Boys. Season 1 and 2 were some of the best superhero television we've got in years. Even season 3 had strong moments, but these last two seasons, especially the final season, it feels empty, and that's the biggest problem with episode 6. Nothing feels important anymore. We are literally 2 episodes away from the series finale, and somehow the story still feels directionless. The boys themselves barely feel relevant in their own show. Butcher doesn't have that dangerous energy anymore. Fury feels like he's just there. Mother's Milk barely get anything meaningful to do, and Frenchie and Kimiko feels disconnected from the main story. These are the characters we've been following since season 1, but somehow, random new characters are getting more focus than them. So seriously, who are all these new people who are all these new people they are suddenly want us to care about? Bomb sites and some other newer characters suddenly have huge importance in the final season, even though we barely know them. Why are we spending so much time introducing and building up random characters this late into the story instead of focusing on the people the audience actually cares about? It honestly feels like the writers forgot this is supposed to be the ending of The Boys and started writing a completely different show. And another major issue is how cheap the big moment feels. Earlier seasons, earlier seasons knew how to build tension. When something major happened, it actually felt earned. There was build up, suspense, emotional weight. But now, things just happen because the plot says so. Take the Homelander v1 situation, for example. That should have been a massive moment. Instead, it felt rushed, weirdly easy, no tension, no strong build-up, no emotional impact. It's like the writers expect us to care automatically because it is Homelander. But the telling itself isn't doing the work anymore. Then there's strategy. What exactly is happening with her character? She just switches sides and the show barely explains it properly. Earlier season made character relation feel believable, even when characters betrayed each other or made shocking choices. Now people just do random things because the plot needs them to. That's not smart writing. That's lazy writing. And now we have to talk about Black Noir because wow, what was that death? Honestly, Black Noir's death was so dumb. No emotional payoff, no rebuild up, no proper justification. He just dies and the episode moves on almost immediately, like nothing happened. What was even the point of bringing this version of Black Noir into the story if this was all they were going to do with him? And the funny thing is, this is literally the second time they've wasted Black Noir character. The original Black Noir had years of mystery and build up around him, only to die in a disappointing way. Then they replace him with another Black Noir, barely develop him properly, and now this version also dies in a meaningless way. At this point, it honestly feels like the writers themselves don't know what to do with the character, and that kind of sums up the whole season. It feels messy, unfocused, and disconnected from what made the boys great in the first place. The continuity feels weak now. Earlier seasons, earlier season connected storylines really well. Actions had consequences. Events carried emotional weight from one episode to another. But now, since just happened, characters move around randomly and the story doesn't flow naturally anymore. The only thing carrying this show right now is Anthony Starr as Homelander. Every time he's on screen, he still brings intensity and tension. Without him, this season will honestly feel completely lifeless. But one great actor can't save this weak storytelling. And honestly, I know some people are hoping that the finale will save everything, just like the fourth finale did. But I really don't even know anymore. At this point, I think there is too much damage already done. The pacing is weak. The characters' writing feels inconsistent, and the emotional core of the show just isn't there anymore, which is sad because this used to be one of my favorite shows. The final season should have been the payoff for everything they've been through building season 1. The final emotional clash between those characters, the grand conclusion to this crazy world. Instead, it feels like the show lost direction. It feels that the show lost direction somewhere along the way. Overall, I thought this episode was terrible. Weak storytelling, weak continuity, underused main characters, random plot lines, disappointing character decisions, and another pointless Black Noir death that added almost nothing emotionally to the story. For me, this episode get a 4 out of 10. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Am I being too harsh, or do you also think that this final season has been disappointing so far? Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.